Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. Today I have a vegan grocery haul for you. When I go to the grocery store, I like to really focus on nutrient-dense, wholesome foods that really nourish the body. So come along with me and see what I got. Your health is really in your hands and in your kitchen. Know that you have the power to heal and revitalize your body, mind, and soul, but you need to be ready and willing to take up the reins. You have control of what you put into your body, but I think it's important to learn first why food is so important to our overall health and well-being. Food has the power to heal, provides energy, lifts your moods, and even boosts chances of conception to start the life cycle all over again. It's extremely important. Each of our body systems needs nutrients and natural life-giving energy for constant regeneration, and you can provide that easily with a balanced, varied, and vibrant diet. Eat well and follow a mostly plants diet, whatever diet you choose. It can be keto, it can be, omnivore, anything you want, but just make sure that you are eating whole food sources, mostly plants, and getting all the colors of the rainbow into your diet. So in this grocery haul, I started with some organic strawberries. I usually always get some type of berry at the grocery store and put them in smoothies on my cereal. I also get lots of greens. Those were the protein greens. They were on sale. I usually always get apples. Apples are really good for fiber and just as something to jazz up your morning meal. So I put apples on my oatmeal, apples on toast, all sorts of things. Then we have a red cabbage, limes, red pears, sweet potatoes. So for my limes, I really end up using them a lot with avocado, so I squeeze them in my avocado. That helps them stay fresher longer. I put lime in my tea. Zucchinis, I like to chop them up and saute them with coconut oil and just add them to the side of my meal. Ginger, I like to make ginger tea. I also put ginger in my smoothies. It's excellent for digestive health. Then we have avocados filled with healthy fats, a great addition to any meal. More berries. I have black raspberries and blueberries, and all of them have tons of antioxidants, and they're pretty low in sugar, and they're just excellent for your overall health. Today I also got some organic pasta sauce. I usually like to jazz it up and put extra veggies in with it so that you're getting more bang for your buck. I also got applesauce this time because I was going to use it to make muffins, but that applesauce can be an excellent egg replacer. I also got some organic pumpkin for muffins as well, and I also use organic pumpkin in my smoothies. And bananas, I usually freeze a bunch of bananas and use them in my smoothies as well because bananas make your smoothies really rich and flavorful. I also use them to bake a lot. And then tons of greens. I get kale, I get usually collards and chard, whatever greens that they have on sale, I always pick up though. And then sugar snap peas and green beans, which I steam and saute and put them on the side of whatever meal that I'm making just to get more greens into that meal. So whatever dinner I cook, I always have greens on the side. Then we have watercress. Watercress is super nutrient dense, an amazing green. This one is living, so right in the bag. It's growing, so it's like retaining even more of the nutrients that you need. And then I always get yams and sweet potatoes. I like to make curries with them. I like to steam them. I like to eat them for breakfast with berries on top. And then I always cook a lot with coconut milk. So it's full fat coconut milk in the can, and it's really good for making curries and putting it in smoothies. And then those were the dates, which are really good for a natural source of energy. And I like to dip them in almond butter. And this is chickpea pasta, which is filled with protein, an amazing way to get more protein and fiber into your diet and to eat pasta. But just make sure you don't cook it too long because it can get mushy. So just take it out sooner than you have to. I always get chocolate chips because it's chocolate, of course, and I add them to everything. And usually always get a couple cans of beans, usually garbanzo, and of course chocolate. This is 90% dark chocolate. It's amazing, but I mean, you don't want to just chew on it. But I add it to my oatmeal. I add it to my cereals and things like that, and it just adds a nice taste. And taco shells, I'm a big taco person, so I make up a bunch of vegan tacos. That was the granola that I always get, and I usually add extra seeds, extra sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds to the granola and make a super cereal. And then that I have the roasted vegetable pizza and the other type of pizza, and I always add a bunch of greens to that. So oh, and here I'm showing again my collard greens and 2 bunches of spinach. So I really go crazy, and I've kind of developed a cool system on how to make sure I utilize everything. I know which greens go bad the fastest, so I always saute them very quickly. Um, I always freeze my berries if it looks like they're going to go bad soon, so that I can just throw them in my smoothies, because I don't want to get all this stuff and waste it. So once you develop a little cool system on how to use and preserve your fruits and sorry, I got cut off a little bit, but once you develop a system on how to use your veggies and fruits, it can just make shopping a lot easier. So that is my video today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this gave you some ideas of what you can get at the grocery store and how important it is to eat whole plant-based foods that nourish the body and will leave you feeling your best. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.